Okay, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube, Iyun. Today we're analyzing the last Mishnah, Bikurim, Perek Daled, Mishnah Hay. As I mentioned in the regular share, there's so many different gersos of what's going on in this Mishnah. But basically everyone has that there's a new opinion. One gersa has Rabbi Meir says his opinion, another gersa says Rabbi Yossi says his opinion. And androgynous is a birya b'fnei atzmo. Until now we've had two ways of understanding of an androgynous. One is that we don't know. We don't know. It's a suffix in our idea. We don't know if he's a man or a woman. Another way of understanding it, he's both a man. It's a combination. He's a man and a woman. And then we learned there's a third possibility. When I was checking off I was filling out the application for my daughter for her birth certificate, American birth certificate, and her passport. One of the questions was male, female, or X. X means undetermined. I don't know. Indeterminate. You can't figure it out. And that sounds like a mayor over here. Androgynous. Androgynous is unique, meaning he has both male and female genitals, which my daughter does not have. But thank God. But the point is that Rameir and Rabbi Yossi has a new shita over here that he's considered an X. He's considered something else. He's not a man. He's not a woman. He's X. He's something else. And therefore, the Chacham knew everything they possibly could know about being male or female, and the Chacham just couldn't figure it out. They had to put him in a new category. If that's the case, and there's halachas that apply this, I'm not sure if we possibly like this, but according to that, it's not that he's suffix isha, or chatzi isha. The point is that he's not ish, he's not a man, not a woman. If he's not a man, not a woman, then technically none of the halachas in the Torah apply to this guy. Meaning he's mufka from the Torah, because the Torah was given either to a man or a woman. If you consider him both a man or a woman, or a suffix, whether he's a man or a woman, then we have this whole parak has been talking about what you do in a makom of suffix. But according to Rabbi Meir, the very bifnei atzmo, really none of the Torah applies to him. The Torah was given to men or women. The Torah wasn't given to androgynous. So to a tumtum, we just don't know if he's a man or a woman because he has nothing projecting outside. So it's a unique shita. I believe the Gemara in Yevamos does bring this shita in when it talks about androgynous in terms of being chayav from mishkav zachar and things like that. This is a shita Rameir, and I think that's the explanation, that it's just indeterminate. We can't figure out, and therefore he's a category bifnei atzmo. He's X. He's bifnei atzmo, and you really have to go back in the sugyas of Gemara what the halacha should be. But it seems to me that the halacha should be that none of the halachas in the Torah apply to him because he's not someone the Torah talks about. Does that mean he's allowed to do any violation of the Torah? And he doesn't have to do any mitzvahs to the Torah? Hard to say. I don't know if we pass him like Rameh or Rabbi Yossi. But that's the conclusion. That's what seems to be that the shita of Rameh or Rabbi Yossi. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in Masechah Shabbos.